But we ain't gonna be able to go.
We're on now. I wonder if there's a way to. There's no way to. Well, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, because we don't need much time anyway.
Well, sorry about that, y'all. We actually were talking, and we weren't live.
No.
But that's good. I'm glad. I'm not even mad about that. Got some of the.
I think, yeah, I'm not mad either.
So welcome to Warrior Class family.
Long story short, and I'm sorry I had to sign in on my phone. This laptop isn't working. I got injured a month ago, or whatever it was, a little bit more than a month. And I was not able to run back and forth to do this computer. My children were busy. They weren't able to do it for me. So we weren't able to do shows. Now, if Jared Ball, Dr. Jared Ball, had just hit yes to say that my computer was part of the system, all of this would have been taken care of months ago.
Right.
December, right?
But he wouldn't do that. And Belay talked to him, and he was talking about this is above me and stuff like that. This is beyond me now. And so,
hey.
Peace, everybody that's joined the chat.
Greetings, CBC Boulder, Emmanuel Briggs, Jadarian, and I Manifesto.
Now, I didn't. He wouldn't let me sign in. So I really had given up on the show. Belay was pushing, even months ago. Belay kept pushing it. So I kept on, okay, let's do shows. But when I was injured, right, I wasn't able to do no shows, man. So couldn't do it. I'm still injured, but I'm able to move enough where I've gotten back into training and gotten back into walking and stuff. So not walking outside, but walking in here. So I'm able to walk back and forth with the computer for a while. My foot, I'm starting to feel it now, but I got arnica on it, so I don't feel that much pain. Burned my foot. There was a big blister on my foot. I mean, big, when I say big, I mean big, like bigger than a golf ball.
It was nasty.
Yeah, it was real nasty. Then that burst, and my foot was collapsed in underneath that. Now that hole has healed, and thanks to my wife taking care of me and me taking care of me, the foot is healed. Now I almost killed myself. The doctor, they use a whole lot of triple ointment and put it on my foot. I said, hey, aren't you supposed to use just a fingertip amount? No, just, use a lot of it. Put it on there. So we were doing that. I kept asking my wife, hey, aren't we supposed to just use a fingertip? And it damaged my liver. And I started having chest pains to the point I've had heart attack before, so it didn't feel like a heart attack. It felt like something else, but it was just as painful. So my wife, she, divines too, like I do. And so she divined, and it said that to stop the triple ointment, just use aloe vera. We stopped the triple ointment immediately. And immediately my heart started getting normal. But I was bedridden for about 2 days, 3 days. And then after that, I was back to normal. Well, almost. I'm just still injured.
All right.
So I was not able to keep playing games
Right.
to sign on to this. Couldn't do it.
And I got frustrated. I'm thinking, man, it can't be like this for real. Because Baba telling us this is what's going on. I'm like, it can't be. So like he said, I tried to text with him, and like I said, he said basically, it's probably above me now if you can't figure it out. Shit like that, just really making me feel like I'm being handled. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell when somebody's handling you. You know what I'm saying? Or that customer service type. You know what I'm saying? Voice note. You feel that. You know what that is, and you feel that. We all grown. So when people play with you like that, and I'm not to be played with. I'm not to be played with. So as soon as that happened, I went straight to if I'm not to be played with, you know what the fuck? I mean, come on. So I totally understood tenfold how Baba feel. I just had one exchange. I'm like, so yeah, that's it.
Right.
And for you, Jared, because I know you're gonna watch this, probably gonna do a commentary on it or whatever. But I would ask more effective than that. Meet me and talk to me. Okay, but I don't think he will see his error in this.
Oh no.
Because of the hubris, arrogance, whatever you want to call it,
it's all of
that you have, brother.
And that's what
you have. And I know others have told you this.
Listen, where my emails? I'm not gonna read. I don't do all that.
You are an intelligent brother, but you're just a brother.
And
for all that you've learned in your field, I've learned more in my field. So I don't want to be talked to a certain way or handled a certain way. I wouldn't talk to you that way. I wouldn't talk to anybody that way. I wouldn't talk to the lowest person on the totem pole.
I'm
in a certain way because I don't carry myself a certain way. But because of that, I've never felt a connection to anybody on this channel, although I wanted to, but I've never felt the connection to anybody on this channel except Kalanji.
It always felt like we were the outsiders.
And it always did. And when he left, Jared asked me, where do we go from here? What are you going to do? Are you going to stay? Or well, he didn't say you're going to stay. He said, I imagine you're going to leave because your boy left.
And that's because he doesn't understand revolutionary. What a
He
revolutionary
doesn't understand how warriors move. He's a radical, but not really a revolutionary.
It's a difference.
I said, we're not going to leave because the picture is bigger than him and Kalanji's and Kamal and the ear doctor's beefs.
Exactly. And Kalanji even understood that. That's why he never came to us about that. He understood at least what we are as warriors.
Right.
It's working, do it. Stick with it. Because it's about the movement. It's about the work. And I just want to say, because it's going to be a lot of debating what we're saying and all this crap. But I'm not going to read everything in this email, but I'm just trying to get some understanding here, y'all, with this, what's going on. So I'm saying we're trying to log in. We're having issues. Can you see where this is, where the confusion is? We cannot do what you're saying we're supposed to be able to do, right? He responds back, I do not see where the confusion is. Like, apologies. Like, you try, like, how can you not? Nigga, we can't do the shit you said. Like, that's playing with people. That's playing with. When you say maybe it's above me or maybe it's like, that's when you're playing. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy to see. So it's one thing to say, hey, you know, I think these Kalonji friends or whatever, which Bob and Kalonji may be friends. I don't know. Kalonji is a comrade of mine. I don't. And if you understand what a comrade is, then you understand. If you don't, you don't. I wish we had comrades on this station because we thought we did, even though we don't communicate. Everybody got a common mission. But it seems
I believe we do. Maybe they're not the people on this channel that we communicate,
or not the people running the channel,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So, because my thing is, it just could have been handled better instead of trying to push us out of the situation. And we can't say who all was involved with this because it's not a big conspiracy thing, but it just got too much for us to try to deal with, you know, and we still want to bring out a good product to you guys.
Yeah,
we've been talking for about 45 minutes before we went live. So now I'm confused on what I said and what I haven't said already.
You can sign up to our Patreon.
Yes, I keep putting that up there. I don't know if
we're gonna have videos on Patreon.
We already have 2 videos out,
and we're gonna be moving to Black Power Media.
Yeah, now we are moving there because we gotta have a platform.
We'll be back on Black Power Media.
Right.
Pretty much. And
now the decision to do that. Okay, so I had a birthday party. February 21st is my birthday. I had a birthday party on that. I thought it was just family, you know, my blood family, but everybody was showing up. You know, all of my students.
I wish I could have been there, Baba.
I know. So Kalonji showed, and during that, we got to talking, and I told him, you know, we're going to be moving, and I want to bring Warrior Class to your platform. I'm being totally transparent with y'all. And he said, what? Okay, of course. And that got the ball rolling. So on not next Saturday, because I'm doing a convention next Saturday, but the Saturday after, we will be on Black Power Media. Same time, 1 o'clock, Saturday.
I manifesto said, thank goodness for brother Rob Ijikade to get my fix. I hear that. Another said Jab had y'all blocked. Seems like he thought y'all were coming on first few weeks, then you didn't. I don't know.
Jab had us blocked from what?
Just
I guess he meant
we were blocked and able to do the show.
Yeah. And I don't know, who are you speaking on, Manifesto, when you said seems like he thought y'all were coming on the first few weeks?
Rob Ijikade.
Oh, Rob thought we was coming on his show? We were supposed to come on his show?
No, he don't have no show. Okay, he said, thank goodness for Rob.
Oh, okay, yeah. He got another comment where he said, seemed like he thought y'all were coming on the first few weeks, then you didn't.
Oh.
And then Brittany Bowen said I could sit something. Uh-oh. You just started doubling up. Okay.
My sister called. I gotta.
I hope everything all right.
Okay, it sounds good now.
Yeah.
I could sense something was up in the background. Okay. Bigger than all of us.
Y'all hear me now?
Yo, you good now,
it's
Bob?
Weird. But now the sound's muffled.
You sound all right to us.
Yeah, you sound the same way.
No, but y'all sound muffled.
Now you sound
Sister, call me
muffled.
again. Excuse me. I'm on this phone. Hold on.
Yeah, you do sound muffled now, Baba.
And that's the point I manifesto. Bigger than all of us. You can't have an ego in this thing. I mean, everybody has an ego, but you have to have it in check when you're doing this thing. When you're doing this workout here. So
all right, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Okay, you good now?
Yeah.
Y'all still sound muffled. I don't know what the heck. It's my phone. I don't know what's going on.
For a couple of the past few weeks, seems like Doc thought Warrior Class was coming on, then you didn't. Why would he?
Now,
did he say that in another show? So he said a couple of the past few weeks seems like Dr. Jared thought Warrior Class was coming on, and then you didn't. I don't see how he would have ever thought we was coming on when the last time we emailed him was the last time we. I mean, not last email. The last.
One thing. Nobody from the show communicated with any of us asking what was going on. They didn't know I got hurt. They didn't know nothing because nobody communicated with us.
No, we got you.
That's telling to me.
Right. Damn,
because if I have a platform that they are on and they don't show up for weeks, I'm calling. You all right? You know, I'm calling to see what's going on. We could have been dead. They wouldn't have known.
Nobody.
Because
that's real.
They
Mama.
didn't contact nobody. Not an email, not a text, not a call.
And so, to me, introducing us at the end of Renee's show is almost another jab.
Right.
It's almost like another jab because you know why we're not on. You know we're not going to be on. Like,
well, during one of Renee's shows, I hit him up and said, "Hey, I need you to sign us in, brother." And he ignored it, but Geechee was on there, and Geechee said, "Balagoon just commented in the chat," and Jared just ignored it. You know,
that's big what you said. We haven't been on air more than a few weeks.
Oh yeah.
It's been we haven't.
I said a month or it's been over a month.
Yeah, and nobody from this channel has reached out. That's crazy. So to answer your question, sir, because this is a good question, people always ask. No disrespect to the brand, but why not have your own network? So this is the thing about that. One thing I think Black people have a hard time doing is supporting other Black people and what they're doing.
Yeah. Well.
So this works. This is already here. It's established. Why start something new? Now we do have our Patreon, but that's like, that doesn't make sense. Let's build this and make this big as it's supposed to be. That's the ego thing. Start your own network.
Right. And my wife said that, and I said no because I know she will be funding it because of course we have to get a StreamYard and all that. I had a StreamYard when I was doing Africans playing RPGs, and it just got too expensive to maintain. So that's also another thing. It would cost too much to maintain it. My wife would give me money to maintain it. I would not feel good about that because she'd be taking money from her business.
And it costs to do the Patreon, just so y'all know, because the Patreon is not free. It's $5 a month to sign up. And just so you know, but we have to have a StreamYard for that too. So we've already had the StreamYard for Patreon for 3 months now, for 2 months now, in preparation of being able to do, because we wanted a Patreon, as y'all remember, before we thought about ever leaving. We wanted to be able to do more exclusive stuff. So just so y'all know real quick, what we will be doing on our shows from here on out will be better than the shows we have been doing because we have a better understanding of the software we're using. So, for instance, we're gonna post a clip soon to our Patreon where you'll see us on the screen like this, critiquing a video, a fight video.
Now, Jamon or Jaman, or however it's stated, said, I don't really want to get in your personal situation, but did you get in contact with Kamal? No, sir. Didn't contact Kamal or Ear Doctor. Now that is real.
But they're not, the reason why I could just say about real quick, the reason why we didn't contact them, I didn't contact them, is because Jared is the one in charge of the email. Jared is the one in charge of us logging into the system. They can't do anything about that. They don't have anything to do with that. So that's why we didn't communicate with them about
all they could do is say to him, hey, you should sign him in. We were saying that anyway.
Exactly. And again, we didn't hear from anyone the whole time we've been out. That tells us one or two things, a few things. Either nobody gave a damn, or they knew what was going on and nobody gave a damn. So that tells you a lot, man. If I talk to a friend every Saturday and all of a sudden I don't talk to him that Saturday, or if I just see a guy outside, a neighbor, I'm gonna wonder. So there's a lot into that. But again, we are not stopping the show. Matter of fact, we are on Patreon right now, Warrior Class Plus. We have 2 videos right now with Sabu, Falls and Rolls. We will be uploading a new video of us critiquing street fights, which is what we've been wanting to get to, when we start looking at videos and dissecting and things of that nature. So look out for that. We don't want to lose any of our audience members because y'all are good folks. We like interacting with y'all, and we did not want to go to Black Power Media. That wasn't our intentions. We would have been over here for good because this is where we started and this is where the work was getting done. Now, Kalonji started something else. The work is getting done over there now. But we don't jump ship. That's not how warriors move. And Kalonji didn't expect us to. I may have said that already. We've been talking for a minute. But that's where we're going now. I think he said the 22nd, Bob?
Yeah.
The 22nd. Listen, Brittany Bowman, thank you. She said, y'all are too useful to let go. Just being real.
Yeah, we're not letting go.
No, we definitely not letting go. Who's in charge was my question.
Who's who? Who's in charge?
Okay, I'm sorry, but I was reading out of order. Let me go back.
Hey, you may have answered that.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This channel, exactly. Why is it like this?
But we feel good. We
Definitely.
We're transitioning. Transitions can be frightening and they can be exciting at the same time.
Right.
So from now on, we'll be building our audience over there.
Mm.
Me and my wife had a show on here called African Spiritual Resistance.
Someone just asked about that, Ferdinand.
And that never got announced by anybody else. I remember watching a show and Jared said, man, we need a show on African spirituality. I said, we're on Sundays. African Spiritual Resistance, So there was a disconnect with us that I've never felt before. I've never been in the midst of something where I'm contributing and there's a disconnect. It didn't make any sense. So my wife started, just doing divination and stuff on Sundays. I would go from teaching, rush home, and then we do the show. But after a while, we said, oh, well, we would have a couple of hundred people watching the show, but the founders of Black Liberation Media didn't know we existed. And the only one that knew we existed was Kalanji when he was here. It didn't make any sense, man.
Yeah, and like we said, you know, this has been going on. This has been going on before the New Year's. This was an issue.
Shit, this has been going on for years.
Yeah, this has been an issue, like trying to log in for a minute now. Let's just say
now trying to log in been going on for about half a year.
Yeah, it's been going on for about half a year now. We've had issues trying to log in. Me communicating, because we're being very transparent with y'all. So I just want to let y'all know that when I communicated, that was January the 14th when I reached out. That was I think that was around our last show we did. It was in January. We did one on like the first of that week of that first.
It was the 7th or 1st or something. Yeah.
Right. Then we couldn't get on after. Before that, we hadn't been on for a while before that.
Right.
And we was trying to keep cool. If y'all know, we never said why. We never really said we had some issues trying to log in. Why are we the only show? That doesn't make sense. And you can't make up how Gmail works. Like you can look it up. It's just how it works. You can say you can tell me it don't work like that, but that's just you saying it don't work like that. Like like that, you can't. Like, what are you doing? Like Gmail has you see everything that's going on. It's going to let you know how it goes. So we
see what you have is that brother. He's a professor. He's used to students bullshitting him. I didn't turn in my work because the neighbor's dog ate my work. We're not students of him.
Right.
We're not your students. I left college long time ago. We're not making up something to bullshit. We're trying to resolve tried to resolve a problem again and again and again, and now it's resolved. We're going somewhere else.
That's it. So, Monique, is anything you want to say? I appreciate all of y'all, man. And like you said, y'all can follow us on Patreon and on Black Liberation Media. We look forward to seeing y'all there. And again,
they can follow us on Black Power Media. Black Power Media.
We have a better show prepared for you where we'll be using the software a lot better. So
yeah.
Thank y'all.
I just want to say something. I appreciate all of our audience that has been tuning in week after week after week. Even after us not being on for such a long period of time, we have plenty of our regulars that are in the chat. So thank you so much. Shout out to all of you. And please, come see us on Black Power Media. It was a shame. I think all of the kind of the politics and the reason why the sort of split happened in the first place. And from that, it felt like, kind of like uncertainty of how personal issues seem to enter into the, what goes on here. And that's really sad and unfortunate. And it's unfortunate that we have to move. I'm grateful for the experience that I've had personally, just doing a podcast. This is a new thing for me, doing a podcast, being a part of Warrior Class, being a part of Black Power Media, and then Black Liberation Media, and now, going back to Black Power Media. So I just want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you to Baba, of course. And thank you to our audience. So, I look forward to seeing all of you over there.
Brittany Bowman says I thought she was saying Black Lives Matter. But she did, but she didn't mean to say that. Black Power media seems to run into these kind of issues over and over. I think Amaniki just kind of spoke to why that may be. And I don't know. I'll leave that. I'm not trying to talk about people. I'm not gonna do it. We talked about the issue and how this person handled this issue. On a whole, it does feel like this is just how it feels. So I'm not calling anybody anything. It does feel personal. It does feel like people are don't know how to deal with us, so they want us to get out the way. It also feels like the people who run this shit are just bougie, or just bourgeois, and that this doesn't mean what this warrior class may mean to y'all is not what it means to some of the people who may be behind this network.
Yeah, bro. You know? And the African spiritual program as well.
Of course not. Of course not. You know, so that being the case, you know, you're not going to get the same type of support, you know. And so thank you.
Well said.
Thank you, McCloven, and thank you, the Jammin'. We would appreciate it if you guys would stay, but I respect your decision and feelings. I hope y'all could still make amends. Well, you know what? We ain't mad at nobody like that. But the thing is, we definitely cannot stay. And the reason why we cannot stay is because I'm not sure when you tuned in, this has been an ongoing thing that's been at least a half a year, you know, ongoing. And from January to now, which is 3 months in, there's been no communication, no anything. Just knowing we're locked out. Nothing else has been said to us after I'm texting, hey, we can't get in, blah, blah, blah. Ain't nobody said nothing else to us. And like Baba said, it's very telling that nobody's reached out, even though we haven't been on the air. So that lets you know people kind of just want to see us kind of just disappear. You know, you don't want to deal with something. You just want it to kind of go away. Maybe they'll just go away after a while. So trust, this is what people want. Even if it's not what y'all want, this is what they've been wanting. You know, us to make it like we did it. They wanted to be like they didn't do anything. We just did that. That's what we did. We wanted to do this. We always wanted to go over there. We always wanted to be with Kalani. And again, I don't know how much we talked because we recorded 40 minutes before we went live, not knowing. But Kalani is a comrade. And Kalani understands revolution and organizing. That's why he put this, I think he put Black Power Media together. The people that's a part of it, he brought these people together. You know what I'm saying? Because he is a master at organizing. You know? So bringing us to this channel, he knew what he was doing by bringing us to this channel. That's why we didn't think about leaving. And when he left, and he didn't press on us to leave, because he knew he brought us here to do a job. Him being a revolutionary, he understood that. Like Baba said, I believe these people here are radicals, but not revolutionary, because they let these personal issues tear this channel apart.
Right.
And that shouldn't be the case. It shouldn't be arguments and debates and stuff from show to show about personal things and stuff of that nature. And so we're not going to get into that. This is the most we don't even want to be doing this.
Right.
But we don't want to leave and have it open to where other people can tell y'all things and manipulate the facts about what really happened.
Right.
You know? So
and let me say, we're warriors, yes. We're not psychopaths. So when people say, oh boy, you know, warrior class, they're gonna do such and such to me, they're gonna do so and so, and no, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. The only time I'll do something to you is if you've made a threat to me, my family, or my students. A physical threat.
Okay, that's him. You play with me too much, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you when I can. That's me. That's me. You play with me too much, and when I see you, I'm gonna put hands on you. I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. if you play with me too
Well,
much.
he gonna smack the shit out of you. I'm just gonna love you because you know I am the lamb.
I was joking. I didn't mean that. Go ahead, Bob. I'm sorry.
I am the lamb. So, but we will see you all on Patreon and over on Black Power Media very soon.
Yeah, bro.
Bye to all of y'all. Stay strong.
Sign up for Warrior
Stay
Class.
safe out here.
Yeah, bro.
Stay black or whatever it is that you may be.
You can sign up today. Patreon Warrior Class Plus. You can sign up today. Videos out now.
Peace.
Darion is our first member. We got you, Darion. We sending you a special gift, sir.
Peace.
Love y'all. Peace.
Love y'all. I gotta go in the other room to sign us out.
Oh, okay. Cool.
This process is what we're talking about.
Right.
Exactly.
Extra steps.
Oh my goodness.
This on an injured foot.
Let me just tell y'all, and I'm not joking. We gonna put a picture of Baba Foot on the Patreon. I'm gonna put a picture on the Patreon. I can do that now, actually. But y'all got to see what his foot looked like. For the people who thought we was lying, is Warrior Class Plus on Patreon. Please sign up. We appreciate you. We really do appreciate y'all.
Thank you for your input, Emmanuel. Thanks for your understanding.
I had a
love y'all. Trustfully, some of our other regulars are here. Me, Eugene Mason, maybe Sugar Booker back.
Y'all know y'all in the echo chamber right now. DJ. Oh, it's going. I was about to teach you. Yes, Emmanuel Briggs. Nobody likes the customer service. Sorry, sir. There's nothing we can do.
Right.
I'm
exactly.
so sorry, man. I am so sorry. Like nobody. No, yeah. We ain't with that shit. Y'all be safe.
That has no place here. Peace, y'all.
Thank you, Jerdarion. Appreciate y'all. Check us out on the other folk channel. We on the other folk channel now.
Yeah, next time we will be talking about these viruses and things that have been going around. That's something we did. We dedicated a bit of time to at the beginning of what we thought was the broadcast. So we'll get into that.
Yes, on our Patreon.
Yeah, bro.